Good afternoon. Today was 1st of July 2016. We're looking at Nifty and we are drawing some conclusion and what we are learning from today's market. So let's see what has happened yesterday. So yesterday we had a good sideways movement. Then after European Open we get a good positive feedback and it ended. Yesterday also was the last day of previous futures expiry. So we have seen some steep movement here, and in line with that, we are expecting today's market to be in a similar line. So when we saw the market open, we had a good overview that markets were in a positive, and until that time, we didn't have this range previously drawn. We had only known that this level was our daily high level of 3 months, and if it would have crossed that, it would go into the next level, next stage of even in weekly chart. So you could see, so this was the level that it crossed yesterday weekly. So on daily chart, see, just crossed this line. So what it suggests that what this downtrend was suggesting the previous year, or year 2015. Now this has, when it broke through this range here, it indicated a positive momentum, but we were not getting, we were trading in a sideways range, and the last month expiry, after the last month's expiry, year expiry, got a move away from this to the upward level. So now what we are looking at is a nice positive outlook of the market going in the upward direction. So what has brick exit has bought up, uh, and that market was a sudden fall here. It was not too much of fall for Indian market, but it was good fall. So it might have been not that tremendous effect as you are seeing in European market, but it was still a big effect. And now what we see is all that effect was erased down in his past sessions. So we are seeing him here the same thing. So quite expectedly, we crossed that 8326 mark, and now we are trading above it. So basically, this explains what uh, the forward momentum looks like in the upper direction. We may have some pullbacks into the action, but this is what we are now getting. So the next target after this is 8600, and then after 8600 it's 9000. So we're expecting market to move into that range, and now the market's on 8300 level. So it can still go up to 9000 going in the upper direction, and having this chart here, it suggests we can have the positive momentum. Now, when we look at the same thing from a daily perspective, so what we saw here was a positive market, which which triggered market about this area. So we were expecting the market to be about this change. So when we, if it, uh, if there were to have been some sellers on this region indicating the previous highs, so we could have got a tremendous downside market. But what we are seeing is a good upside market, and in this market, today we could have got on any of these bars anywhere. In the first bar, second bar, could have got, and where we could have taken a profit. So because this range was not known, we could have taken profit anywhere from 10 points to 20 points, what we feel comfortable with, and taken out the profit. So what we are seeing here is the profit taken, and, and we are seeing some pullback. So again, this pullback was not a downward pressure that came after crossing this level. So, so this bar was suggesting we could have bought again in this region. So many of us have bought here and taken a good amount of profit, 20 points, because still now we don't know what would have been the range. So, so this thing has happened here in today's market. So now the markets have settled. When the markets have settled, you could see uh, it got again some selling pressure here when you downward. So then again it went to this range and again some selling pressure. At this point of time, we would have thought, okay, we are seeing some good pressure here, so this might be an good range here. Again, you could have thought what the pressure we are seeing high of this bar would have been a different level on 5 minutes. So these two ranges, the market was moving between these two ranges. That conclusion you could have drawn. And now, so after this, we could have taken trades based on open direction and taken our profits. We didn't expect the market to move sideways all the way around, but the market was pretty stable. So before the European Open, we reached this upper range. So depending upon what direction the European market gave, it would have changed. So what we seen in European market was a big downside gap, and after that, our markets also gave some of the pressure, and again it moved to this region. So what you could have done, uh, so that where you could have taken a trade on the upside up to this level, and again from this level to trade on downside. So so that's thing we are seeing it here in fees spot market, and if we see it in 1 minute chart, we would get the same, we would conclude the same that we could have sold or bought. Again here, when this thing was there, some selling was there. We have taken a trade here, taken profits here, and set the next target. Bonds about so again the trade here. So we got multiple trades here on both sides, the buy trades and the short trades that people got. So when this was there, so we have to look how the markets reacted and what marks are formed while taking a trade. So when this was forming, you know that uh, this is a place of importance, and how the pressure is forming on the risk of that you could have taken a trade. So on this bar you could have taken a trade, on this bar also was clearly showing that. we did downward pressure here. We cannot out the profits. Similarly, again here, we will take now we are having this upside trade. Then again, it was some cooling off here, and then again we got some upside move. Then again, cooling down here, then upside move, then cooling down here. Now, we're going, still move is still going. So, we- I could see an upside move. The market can go down pretty far from here because the market is around its closing time. So, 5:32 close. So, you have to be cautious and no need to take a trade of the because we will get any profit. So now look, similarly looking at that same thing in 5 minutes terms, the Nifty futures fund. What exactly trades will be about? This trade, this trade, this trade, this trade, this, again this, and this. So you saw the markets, the futures went down pretty, but the futures didn't go down that much. So what it was indicating, an increase in the premium that futures will follow. So futures ranging from 20 points to 30 points during this. So this was a good place to buy on 850. You could have sold it there on 60, 70, or even 880, 70, 880. You could have set the target. Then we got bought again here. You could have bought here and sold here. So on this 1 minute chart, now we are seeing similarly we are seeing a sideways movement. Right now the market is around the close. We expect market has a chance to close in the same range, 15 minutes or so. So, but at the same time, you could see the spot market has gone steep down. So there is still some pressure that may come from the spot market in the future market. The premium may go down from 30 to 20 again. So we have some sharp movement from that. You could carry down, but the risk is much more here. So better to keep watching here and let the market decide what factors could be increased. So let's now see the European market are how the European market are looking at right now. If you see the CAC market, what we see here is from previous close of 4 to 30, we had a 30 point open, 25 points of open. Then at nearly at the same time around the open, we got the highest here. And after the same range, we got in 30 minutes, we got the lowest of today's CAC market. So it went up and it went down, and now it is moving in sideways direction. It's still in the lower half and even below yesterday's close. So the market you could see move up, went down, then again moved up, then it is moving in sideways direction. And similar thing you can see in the tax market of Germany. So you can see the sharp decline move, then again up move, then the outside. We are expecting similarly to go to the end of the day. So that's it for today. Thank you.